What's up, y'all? I've been watching all y'all scary TikToks, and I want to get on here and share mines, and I want to know what you think. And if you like it, let me know, and I'll do more. Uh, so, if you're a Christian, you already know that the spiritual realm exists, right? So, but you never think that you're going to actually experience it in the way that many have been reporting on TikTok. And I just think it's so funny because things have been happening because, of course, spirits are just roaming. Ain't nobody in heaven or hell yet. So, anyway, I was about 11. No, I was about 10. I was about 10. And the incident, if y'all got a irritating sibling, you already know that they try to scare you, all that kind of stuff. So my brother was really into like scaring me and, you know, torturing his little sister. So one night, let me back up. My mom also a Christian prayer warrior. None of these things affected her. If you want to hear the story about what she went through, um, you'll be blown away. Okay, so paranormal is not foreign to me. I don't dabble in it or do no Ouija board stuff or anything like that. So, yeah, I'm not asking for it. Okay, I'm not asking for it. So, the way our apartment was set up, and a lot of these things took place in an apartment complex. Now, you would think that because it's an apartment complex, you're not gonna have no type of issues like that. Well, lo and behold, was I wrong? And now that I see that other people are experiencing things in apartments, listen, it's crazy. So anyway, the way our apartment was made, we lived in a three-story high-rise on 40th and Market. Polar bears, you already know polar bears, Ice City, town business. So anyway, we lived in a three-story high-rise, and we were on the third floor. We were in the corner apartment. So the way that you would come into our apartment, here's the door, then here's my brother's room to the left. We had three bedroom. My brother's room to the left. Then you come out of there, you go straight. That's the living room. But if you come out of my brother's room and make a quick right, my mom's bedroom is to the right, and me and my sister shared a room, which I enjoyed. I love my sister. She's so cool. Um, so this one particular Saturday night, I decided that I was going to stay up. I asked my mom, "Can I stay up? But can I be in her room with her?" Because you already know I had to watch Showtime at the Apollo. If you're from the Bay Area, you already know what Showtime at the Apollo is. So anyway, my sister was in our room sleep. She had already fallen asleep. My brother was partially still up, but he wasn't like up, moving around, stuff like that. He was just like getting settled so he can go to sleep. My mom was asleep, and I was laying at the foot of at the foot of my mom's bed, with the TV in directly in front of me. So I'm like literally like this in front of the TV. I remember her telling me, "Tamika, move back." So, so I'm laying there. The house is quiet. All the lights are out, and it's just a normal Saturday night, right? So as I'm watching Showtime at the Apollo, I see, you know how you look over from, I forgot what it's called, but you look over, you can see from the side, but you're not really looking over there. Looking over there. So I look like that, and I see this red handkerchief doing like this in the door. And I'm like, here go my brother again. Here we go. So I ignored it. Watching Showtime still again. The handkerchief does it again. It does it again. Just in, it's like somebody, like, you know how you, here's the door frame, and then right here somebody's here with the flag. Y'all know what I mean. I can't really, I don't know, but the flag, the red flag, that red handkerchief is doing this again. And I'm like, okay. So I ain't scared. So I get up and I go into my brother's room. And he is sound asleep. Like when I say sleep, I literally pushed him, was like, why you doing that? Why you scaring me? He turns off. He's like, I ain't bothering you. I haven't been out of my room. Y'all, I can still feel it in my chest. That walk back to my mom's room, I wasn't even finna go to my own room, okay? But that walk back to my mother's room was so creepy. It felt like somebody was watching me as I went back, because it wasn't him with the thing. So he done went back to sleep, talking about, stop playing on me, girl, I'm asleep. I get back to my mama room. Now my heart is like, so I wake up my mom and I was like, Mommy, it was a red handkerchief in the doorway. And my mom was like, girl, go to sleep. And she was like, or turn the TV off. Maybe you up too late. Turn the TV off. And I was like, no, Mommy, it did it twice. She was like, okay, you gonna watch TV or not? See, my mom wasn't scared of none of this stuff, okay? My mom was a prayer warrior. My mom had been through some stuff that some people would probably lose their mind, okay? She's been over some things, she's been in some situations with some paranormal experiences, and yeah. So anyway, I lay back down in my mom's bed because I wasn't there finna go back in that hallway. I wasn't finna go in my room with my sister. She was all right. She wasn't crying. Nobody's messing with her. And my brother was back sound asleep. Y'all, why the bed start moving? Listen, I can still feel how scared I was then and how it still affects me. I was 10. I'm laying on the bed. Bed starts moving. I'm like, oh my God, this is not me. The first thing my mom says is, Tamika, be still. I'm like, oh my God. She think I'm moving this bed. Oh my God. So then I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Because she think I'm moving. So now, as a little kid, you know how you lay on the bed with your mom or your parent, right? And you lay hecka still. And I was just like, I had my arms like by my side, like hecka still, like, don't move, Tamika, don't move. Bed shook again. She said it again. Tamika, be still. I said, Mommy, I'm not moving. That's not me moving. That's the bed moving. She looked over at me. Now again, remember, my mom had been through some terrifying paranormal experiences, so this ain't phasing her. Tamika, I'm gonna tell you to be still, and here, this is what terrified me, y'all. I'm gonna make you go in your own room. Ain't no way I was about to walk in that hallway. Ain't no way I was walking in that hallway. I be still. Listen, y'all. Guess what happened? I said, Mom, you see I'm still, right? She said, yeah. Literally minutes later, the bed started shaking even harder. My mom sat up. She said, get on your knees. We started praying. Felt nothing else the rest of the night. Listen, the spiritual realm is real. If you out there playing with it, you better stop. Because if you ain't found out, you will. Okay? And you're going to have an experience that may shift your life to where it may not be, you may not be normal again. Okay? But yeah, that's my scary story. Well, one of my scary stories. But like I said, I got more. Okay? And if you want it, tap in. Thank you for listening. So come to find out, our apartment was haunted. Um, Unfortunately, an elderly woman had passed away in our unit, and we did not know that. And so we experienced a lot more stuff from her. But because my mom was a prayer warrior, she rebuked that spirit, and we lived there until my mom decided to move. But there were a lot of things that took place in that apartment. I could not believe it. And I am so glad when we moved. I was so glad when we moved. Oh my God.